Hi! So, we're at the metro and we're heading out to the range. We have our targets and gear and all on the way, and our train is arriving. So it's getting a bit loud. Anyway, look who I found! Oh my god, it's Thomas! Hi everybody! So I met Thomas at the local establishment Nousuvesi at the jams on Sunday, and he plays there regularly, like every Sunday as well. We scheduled this range day, and he had already purchased his own Glock 17. I think it's CO2 177 steel BB marker, as well as the Gammo replay Maxim in 177 as well. So the same markers you've seen on the channel previously. The Gammo, which was previously owned by yours truly, which I sold to Sami in the earlier episodes of the channel, and then the Steel BB Glock as well, which is owned by Yuri, which you've seen in the first 2 or 3 trial runners. So we're gonna use those today. Anyway, we just entered the train here, and like I stated, we're just going off 1 station's worth forward to the east, and get started. So, see you in a bit. Bye.
There you go.
Alright, go again.
Yeah. That was that.
Hi! So, we're heading off to the range to shoot the another episode of the stationary Stalker series, which I haven't done in a while. The previous one was during the proper winter season. So now we have our extremely hot summer weather's down, and it's gonna be epic. Also, look who I found! Oh my god, it's Thomas!
Here I come. Oh, here I come.
Oh. And he brought some markers of his own. So I was chatting about doing this range day with him earlier, and he was very curious about purchasing his own markers. So he wound up buying this Gammo replay Maxim in 177, which you've seen earlier. So it's a familiar marker, but a new owner and a new handler, and we need to start up with the zeroing in the scope on the marker itself. So let's see how that goes. Anyway, we're just about to divert from the main road, head into the wilderness, and find our usual location and start shooting. So we just got to our location, and we're just about to set up our range for the stationary Stalker. So here's the Gammo rifle bag, and there's Thomas. So yes, we're gonna set up the range and start the zeroing in of the scope.
I just want to say one thing. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Okay then, roll the intro!
Just
So, the range is set up and the rifle is done as well. So what we're gonna do first here is try and zero in the scope and see where the hit mark actually is. So here's Thomas. He's locked and loaded. And he's gonna shoot a single round into the golden plate and see where the hit mark is. So, as you can tell, it's pretty much dead center and about 2 inches high. So, take another shot to the same bullseye and we'll see how much it diverts. Now, I think that's pretty good. It's center-esque area and just an inch or two high up. So we'll just need to adjust the elevation to a bit lower, and that's it. All right, second grouping. By the way, we're about 40 meters max distance from the target, so it's not the longest distance, but it's an air rifle, air gun, and it's quite small target, so it's decent enough for the gameplay and especially for zeroing in. Okay, so I'm guessing
It's the one on the right, I guess.
yeah, so this was the first grouping and this was your third, and here's the fourth round, and they're all pretty much on the same height. So the reason that they divert on the left and right, I'm guessing, is just user error.
Yep.
So you might want to do another 5 clicks downwards, and then it should be fine. Because all of this spreading on this horizontal level is just you aiming poorly, per se. Any thoughts?
Well, it's funny, I started yesterday on 5 meters distance, and I was always a bit under.
Yeah.
And I adjusted to go a little higher, and now I'm at about 40 meters. I am going too high, but this is, I have to remind the viewers that this is a slight downslope.
Yeah, the target is downhill, and also in the 5 meter range that you shot at your house yesterday, the bullet doesn't have enough space to rise. So here it has enough space to rise, and therefore I'm thinking it's high. But since we're trying to shoot this distance anyways, that's why we need to set the scope a bit lower.
We go a few clicks lower, and then I think we'll be happy after that.
Yeah.
3.
Go 5 at least. All right.
Done.
Nervous?
Of course. But that's part of the game, right?
Yes, you'll be fine.
That's why we're here.
So, good to go?
Go.
All right, have at it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Nice! All hits. How was that?
That was cool.
Yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
Really enjoyed it. Thank you.
No worries. All right, I guess it's my turn then.
Three, 2, 1, go!
that?
This thing is awesome. I forgot how smooth and accurate and powerful this thing is, and the cocking effort is next to zero. But yeah, I don't know about the time, but I missed once, so you did better in that part.
Yes. Yeah, it seems, it really does seem like a reasonable gun for this kind of practice.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
And the more magazines and pellets you get, the more extended your shooting time gets, so you don't have to be worrying about gas or other things that may run out, such things as PTP rifles or whatnot. So as long as you have ammo and some elbow grease, you're set for the day. But this thing is awesome. I thank you for participating, as well as bringing your Gammo Maxim to accompany us. Yeah. It's always fun to shoot these kind of replay magazine type break barrel springers. So I guess we'll reload and have another go, right?
Yeah.
Round 2.
Three, 2, 1, go!
Nice! Again, 5 targets, 10 rounds, all hits. You're a professional.
Yep.
You got an actual marksman against the weekend marksman.
It must be the stomach urge.
Yeah.
All of them.
We can only mainly see the targets. You're invisible. Actually, I'm pretty sure we can't even see the targets. Anyhow, I guess it's my turn.
Three, 2, 1, go!
All 10 rounds. And I go for it. That was way better. I had some aiming issues with the gong, since you can only see it behind the bush, about half of the target. But you know, naturally it goes through the shrubbery and the bush. Sorry. Anyways, so but yeah, you have to still like recognize where the target is, so that took me a bit time to aim. But yeah, performance-wise, no remarks on the marker, so all of the gameplay misdemeanors are just shooter performance. But yeah, this thing is awesome. I highly recommend it. So, this has been the Stationary Stalker episode 3, I believe it is. I had a blast. This thing is awesome. I mean, I have the Hudson Striker, which is the single shot brake barrel as well, with the standard spring inside. And then I have the Norica Phantom, which is also a GRS system, same as here. So there's a piston instead of an old school spring. But the ammo capacity on both of those markers are just a single shot. And so the Gammo Maxim 10-round magazine replay mechanic is very, it aids the shooting performance, since you can haul in more magazines and you can just round after round after round just break.
I'm looking down!
Break and break, and that's it. You don't have to be nibbling in the gameplay performance with the pallets, so it helps in this performance-wise. But the marker itself is very easy to handle. It's very smooth in the brake action and the trigger pull, and all the aspects. I love this thing. I think I might have to invest back on getting similar model myself, since I sold my previous one. But yes, it's and the gameplay on the first round I missed a single round, but I had I had him, Thomas, to provide me with the spare magazine to get the final shot. But the next round I did all 10 for 10, and you did 10 for 10 on both runs, so he's kicking my ass. That's what I'm trying to say. Any feedback?
Well, yeah, I really want to thank you for recommending this gun, since it's a brake barrel gun, which can be a sort of a deal breaker for some who have maybe a PCP in mind. But if you're spending some time in the shooting range, you will run out of air, and you need a very expensive compressor, or you need a pump or scuba tank, which is all investing, and it's a point which may fail. So in all fairness, this concept that Gammo has come up with this gun, with this marker that has these 10-round magazines, is actually pretty clever. So I'm actually really pleased, and this is a very accurate and quite powerful gun, so it makes it really fun.
Yes, and especially it's consistent, because the piston is running all the power and the air, and all you need to do is cock it by hand. If you run a PCP and an air tank, the power output and consistency levels, they gradually drop down, and then you have to switch the air source or the air tank, or refill it via compressor, which are very expensive. We're talking like $1,000 or $2,000 even. And then if you run a manual pump, that takes forever. So you might as well break the barrel yourself. So
Yeah.
the manual labor is the same, if not more excessive, with the PCP. Anyhow, I'd like to thank our special guest Thomas for participating on today's episode, as well as bringing his marker on site. And I guess we'll see you on the next one.